Hi, welcome back. I'm Michael Sandler. In this video, I want to teach you another key secret of the pros, or actually a key secret some pros know and many more could benefit from. Now, when it comes to running and getting in shape, we all want to have greater fitness. Now, one way we can do that is run longer, we can go to the gym and work out more, but that takes a lot of work. When it comes to mindful running, instead we focus on quality over quantity. And the best way to do that is to focus on the breath. Now, we've all heard of VO2 max. It's something that the pros have a lot of, and many of us humans, not quite so much of. What it means is our ability to take in oxygen. It's a measure of fitness, as is efficiency. How much oxygen can we use, or what can we do with the oxygen that we have? With mindful running, we work on your breath, we help you boost your VO2, and we help you to become more efficient with your oxygen as well. We do this through a whole series of different breathing exercises, but the most basic, the easiest way to start is through nasal, deep, diaphragmatic breathing. Or in other words, breathing through the nose and breathing with the belly. Nasal diaphragmatic breathing has some major advantages over breathing and panting or hyperventilating, which is how we typically run. You see, when we typically run, we're not running relaxed, we're like running from danger because we're breathing up through our upper chest and we're actually not getting air in. Now, we've all been told, relax your breath. But what does that really mean? Oh, I'm relaxing my breath. What it means is bringing the breath down deep, bringing the breath down to our diaphragm. If you think of the lungs shaped like a pyramid, they're shaped like a triangle, they're deepest toward the bottom. That's where we get the most oxygen in. So when we're breathing fast and rapidly, there's not much room for gaseous exchange. If instead we breathe slow and deep, you can even hear my voice change tone, the entire body relaxes. You get more oxygen in, your muscles which have been tightened up here relax and allow more oxygen in, and you run more efficiently. Now we couple that with breathing through the nose. Why through the nose? Well, a few key reasons. You may have heard in biology that breathing through the nose warms the air, it humidifies the air, and it cleans the air as well. But what you probably haven't heard is that only through the nose can you get in nitrous oxide. Now, nitrous oxide is in the air all around us, but you can't take it in through the mouth. It doesn't absorb into the bloodstream. It only does when we take it in through the nose. Now, nitrous oxygen, that's known in the dentist's office as laughing gas. Ha ha ha, I'm taking in nitrous oxide. It's kind of actually why you get a runner's high when you're breathing through the nose. But what it also is a vasodilator. The more nitrous oxide you bring in, the more oxygen you can get into or stuff into your muscles. Imagine being able to get more oxygen in just by breathing in through here. In addition, the nose has what's called turbinates. It's these things that spin the air and drive it down to the belly, helping get that diaphragmatic breathing going. On top of that, breathing through the mouth. This is a panicked response. It's something we learned as a kid when our noses were clogged up, when we were sick or we were under the weather as a kid. We had a respiratory infection and we had to find a way to breathe. It triggers the sympathetic or the fight or flight response from the body. In nature, the only time that you find an animal breathing like that is when they're running from danger. It tightens our muscles. It doesn't allow you to get oxygen in. It releases cortisol or stress hormone levels as well. Conversely, if we breathe through the nose, it triggers the parasympathetic response, the rest or relax response of the body. That lowers your heart rate, it lowers your blood pressure, it relaxes your muscles, giving you greater endurance. You're not fighting through tight muscles, and it helps your entire body to move at its best. And this all comes through the nose. So now I'm going to give you a tip on how you can try this. This is just one of many tips we give in Mindful Running, but it's a great way to start. So here's what I'd like you to try. It's a very simple way to start working on boosting your VO2 and increasing your efficiency. What I'm going to have you do is the next time you head out for a walk or run, for 5 to 10 minutes, concentrate entirely on breathing through your nose. Now, this is actually a little bit harder than it seems, so I'd like you to go very slowly at the beginning and let your breath be your guide. See, in the beginning, when you start to breathe through the nose, or only through the nose, you're going to feel a little short of breath. That's okay, you're actually not running out of oxygen. What's really happening is your body doesn't actually have the ability to tell you when you're running low in oxygen. If you're really running low on oxygen, you just go and you go down. But that comes many, many minutes of holding your breath. We're not actually holding our breath at all. What's happening here is you're building up a little more carbon dioxide in your bloodstream. Now, in the old school physiology days, people said carbon dioxide, byproduct, poisonous, bad, get it out of the body. What they've since learned since that time, is that carbon dioxide and oxygen balance themselves. What this means is that if you have more carbon dioxide in your bloodstream, you get more oxygen into your muscles. Carbon dioxide acts as a vasodilator. So if we can build up your set point or your ability to hold on to carbon dioxide, we build up the amount of oxygen you can get into your bloodstream. What's that really mean? It means the more we work on nasal breathing, basically the more we're going to boost your VO2 and boost your efficiency. What it means for you now, though, is that you're going to have this tendency or this desire to take a breath through your mouth as you're nasal breathing. Try and resist it. Now, I don't want you literally turning blue in the face, but what I want you to do is, as you tense up a little bit because you have this desire to gasp through the mouth, what I want you to do is work on slowing down the breath. It's working on calming and relaxing each system. So you're breathing through the nose, you start to build up a little bit of tension or a little bit of a desire to breathe through the mouth. That's perfectly okay. That's absolutely natural. What I want you to do, instead of breathing more rapidly, is slow down the breathing. That's one of the most magical things about mindful running and nasal breathing together, is instead of breathing faster as you're running faster, you're actually going to breathe slower and in greater control, which is going to drop that heart rate down, drop your blood pressure down, and give you so much more in reserve. So slow down the breath as you go, taking it in through the nose. Try and go for 5 minutes your first time out, 10 minutes if you can, and then incorporate this at the beginning of all of your walks and runs. Do it as part of your warm-up while you're going slow. Now, as for going fast, if you start when you're going slow and you build up your speed just a little bit more and a little bit more, inch into it, you're going to be able to go a little faster and a little faster without having to open your mouth. Eventually, you're going to be able to run at top speed. You're even going to be able to sprint, breathing only through the nose. What's that mean? Most magical thing possible. You're going to recover faster from your workouts because you're not tearing into the muscles and you're not producing cortisol, the fight or flight stress hormone that's responsible for inflammation as you run. So try this on your next run. Try this on your next walk. Concentrate on breathing through your nose. You can even do this sitting right here watching this video. You'll find if you take just a couple minutes of breathing in and out, deep through the nose, down to the belly and back again, you'll feel more relaxed, calm, greater focus and concentration as well. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked what you saw here, make a comment below, check the like button here, and be sure to look for upcoming information on our Mindful Running training program. Thank you so much for watching. In our mindful running training program, we take this, which is kind of just a little bit of the basic foundation, and we blow it out step by step for a full 12-week program, guiding you through each step of the process, taking you from being kind of a normal runner to a supercharged mindful runner. At the same time, we help you really engage not just your core, but your mind, helping you quiet your mind, gain greater focus and concentration, and gain greater awareness, not just of your running, but of everything that you do. If you liked what you saw, if you want to find out more about the Mindful Running Training Program, sign up, put your email address, sign up for our newsletter. We'll pass along more information to you, and I hope you sign up and join us for the program. We're growing this huge community together of mindful running. So come along on the journey. Join us with this great group of mindful runners. You'll run better, you'll feel better, you'll get into the greatest shape of your life, and you'll run for mile after mile injury-free. Thank you again so much. I'm very humbled to have this opportunity to talk with you. Have fun out there. I can't express enough how thankful I am for you to watch these videos and for us all to be a family together. Blessings.